So, there's a couple of things worth discussing on this week's vlog. Hadn't done one in a little bit, but just been rather busy and honestly quite sick. Still getting over the sickness, but good enough to do videos at the very least, so I can't complain. The main topic of today's vlog will definitely be on the review lineup for winter, but I do also want to plug the contest that's currently going on. If you didn't check out yesterday's video, which I'll have linked all over, which is the Gundam Thunderbolt, Bandit Flower, and December Sky review, there is a $50 Right Stuf gift card on the table for anyone. It's global. All you have to simply do, go over to that video, take a screenshot that you are subscribed to the channel with that video in the background, and then head on over to the tweet, which I'll have pinned in the comment section, and Right Stuf in a week are going to pick a random winner to give a $50 gift card to. There's no strings attached. All you have to do is just prove you're subscribed to the channel on that video. I went out of way to contact Right Stuf because I know Right Stuf's a pretty good company for actually working with smaller channels. They don't just work with the biggest dogs ever. And I asked them if they wanted to work with me, and they were very easy to work with. They said immediately, yes, what do you want to do? I said, can I get a link to Right Stuf? So if people click on it, I might get a kickback. They said, sure. I was like, can I get Thunderbolt movies for free? They said, yeah. And I was like, okay, that's all cool. But the main thing I went out of the way for was I wasn't even looking for those first. The first thing I wanted was I wanted to be able to do something for the community. And because the community has given me so much, they let me talk about anime for a living. I was like, what would be an awesome way to help people in need, especially in a time of a pandemic where most people are losing their jobs or, they just don't have as much disposable income. So I was like, would you work with me to do a gift card giveaway? And they said, how does $50 sound? I said, that sounds excellent. So honestly, I highly recommend if you're watching this video, it does not take long. Even if you have to make a Twitter account, give yourself a chance to win a $50 gift card. I have a lot of new subscribers who have already entered, but not too many of my actual long time, and I'd love to see a long time sub actually win this contest and be able to buy something great, because Right Stuf always has Christmas sales, so honestly, do yourself a favor and try to win, because it's $50 free if you win, and it doesn't hurt you in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, I just want to plug that, because I really want someone who's been around for a while to win, or just anyone to win, because $50 to spend on anime goodies doesn't come around all too often, and especially because there's not going to be thousands of people entering, you have an honest-to-go decent shot at winning, so do yourself a favor and go do that, honestly. As I mentioned though, the main topic is going to be on the Winter 2021 review lineup. Now, I haven't done one of these in a long time. Usually I used to do like, hey, this is what I'm going to review. I quickly stopped doing them just because like what I announced I was going to review, I sometimes didn't do because the episodes either just weren't reviewable, I just didn't find there was enough to talk about, or they just ended up sucking. So I just kind of put it away, but since the vlogs have started up and they do pretty well, I figured I'd pass the question over to you. What do you want to see me review next season? And I want to preface this, just because you request something does not mean I'm going to review it. At the end of the day, my decision is going to be the one that's final. I am pretty sure of what I'm going to review next season. There's a hell of a lot of sequels, and most of them I do plan on reviewing. Stuff like Log Horizon, I'm not going to, because Log Horizon I do prefer in a binge rather than a weekly experience, and honestly, I'm not going to finish my rewatch of Season 1 and 2 anytime soon, so there's no way I could review it in a good way. But stuff like ReZero, obviously continuing with Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, we have the next season of Promised Neverland, Beastar Season 2. I never did weekly reviews for the first season of Beastar, but I did analysis on Beastar, which is actually my most popular video, which is pretty close to 600,000 views if I'm not mistaken. I want to do weekly reviews for those, which I'm sure the fan subs will be great because they were pretty dedicated with the first season. So there's a lot of great anime coming out, but I want to pass the torch over because every season there's a couple of hidden shows that people don't see coming. For me personally, in the fall season, it was Talentless Nana. That show looked like a generic My Hero Academia clone that I had no interest in, and then so many people spammed me to watch and review it, and it became my personal favorite show to check out every single week. I want to do this just in case that there could be that Talentless Nana, or a show that maybe I'm like, I know exactly what I'm going to review, and people are like, oh, review this, and I'm like, that seems generic as shit, but I give it an honest-to-go shot because you recommend it. I'm going to be doing about 12 to 13 videos, same as this season in terms of episodic reviews. That seems to be like a good number. What I'm already looking at reviewing, I'm pretty sure I got a pretty good schedule lined up on top of, obviously, if I do a vlog, as well as my big video per week, which almost every week I produce a new review or analysis or discussion piece that's on top of the episodic. So it's always going to be a busy schedule, but I'm never going to just do like, oh, Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen, that's enough to make me views and call it quits. No, I'm not lazy. I'll continue to pump out reviews because one, I like watching anime, but most importantly, I love making anime reviews and discussing it with you guys. So I definitely would love to hear what you're looking forward to and what you would love to see my thoughts on. Please remember, I know I shouldn't have to preface this, but I understand how the internet is. You can title something, "What should I review?" Someone recommends it, and then 3 months from now, they yell at you because you didn't review their recommendation, and I'm like, where do you get off? So this is just a shout out to say, hey, what's looking good for you? Obviously, all the big new sequels probably getting reviews. I might even end up reviewing stuff like, we have, of course, Quintessential Quintuplets, which I did a season review of. I really like that show. I know who the main character ends up with, but still, it's going to be a fun show to check out, so I might review that. And there's obviously the big new isekais of the season, so if there's anything that's like either hidden or just stuff that you really, really want to see me review, let me know down below. Like I said, we're going to see what happens. Next season looks to be insane. Fall was already a great season, and winter looks to be 10 times better, which is saying a hell of a lot because I love the fall season. Overall, though, anime is getting back on track. 2020 was a rough patch because of the real world and just delays and production issues, so I'm hoping 2021 is going to be a nice change of pace, especially with seemingly things slowly but surely getting back on track. So yeah, that's about all I have to really say. Not too much to say, nothing all that new, but I will say I'm not sure if people have any interest on this. You can let me know as well in the comments. Cyberpunk is coming out very, very soon. I actually think if you set it to New Zealand time, you can actually play it right now on consoles. So I'm probably going to discuss Cyberpunk, not in an edited way, just in a random vlog format, because I'm going to be playing the shit out of that game. So maybe next week or something, I'll have a video discussing Cyberpunk if anyone's interested in that, or maybe not. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let me know definitely what you're looking forward to next season and what you think I should end up reviewing, and be sure to enter that contest. It's literally, I get nothing out of you entering the contest. All I get is you having a chance to win. I really just want to see my subscribers have an honest-to-go shot at winning $50 to spend on anime. So please enter that for your own sake. So we'll catch you next time. Take care. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here. Till next time, take care. Have a good one.